Good morning, it is Eric again, and start off by saying thank you for everybody for the comments on the videos, on the patch here. I did take your comments to heart, so I'm gonna try and get the bulk of this body work done while it's still up here. I found the shrinking disc. I was able to get that ordered, but it won't be here till next week. So I'll just have to wait on this. So I'm not going to bother epoxying this or anything. I'm probably going to end up grinding a bunch of this fiberglass back out to try and pull these dents out and stuff, but I'm going to wait on that until I have the shrinking disc, because I think that's really going to do a good job on this panel, I hope. The place I got them from, they have 3 different sizes. They have like a 3-inch, a 4.5, and a 9. I got the 4.5 just to try it out. Which they said is good for small panels and things. I don't know that I have any big, huge dents that would require the 9-inch one, but we'll give it a try. The things are pretty expensive. It's what, almost 80 bucks with shipping and everything for the 4.5-inch one. So hopefully that works. But what I'm going to do today is work on this rocker panel, and I just remember when I was looking at this why I hadn't done anything with this before was this thing is chewed up all to hell here, as you can see. I was grinding a little bit. This was full of Bondo when I got the car, and I was grinding out the Bondo, and I just kind of stopped because it looked so horrible. I have, let's see if I still have, hang on. For those of you who remember way back when, I found that 77 Camaro that they were parting out, and I had them cut out the rocker out of that one, so I have a rocker in case I need it. So what I'm concerned about with this one was it's so bludgeoned and butchered up that the metal is so thin here that it's not salvageable. So that's why I never did anything with this, because I kept thinking someday I was going to have to replace it. So I think what I want to do is try and clean this up as best I can, get this epoxy off of here and see what this looks like. And if this is really trashed, then I'm not going to bother with this. I'm going to have to replace the rocker, and I'm not going to do that while it's on the rotisserie. I want the thing down on the ground and level, so I make sure I do that properly. Comment if you disagree, but anyway, let me get this cleaned off, because we may not even need to have that discussion. So I'll give you an idea of what we're looking at here. I think this thing's pretty far gone. Lots of brazing and stuff in it. Just chewed all the hell. I can't even dig that out. Get an idea how much Bondo's on this thing as we go here all the way around. So I'm thinking that's probably best to replace this piece than try and keep it. And I have the replacement piece for it, so that's probably best. I could do this up on the rotisserie, I guess. I don't know how much of this I'd want to replace. I guess if I were to do it, it would probably be best to put a piece of bracing across through here to make sure this thing doesn't go anywhere, but I don't know. I'm going to probably stop right there and wait for your guys' expert opinions on this one, because this is kind of out of my league here in terms of what this is going to do structurally to the car if I cut this apart. So I think I'm just going to stop right there and move on to something else on the car. So I'll go ahead and post this video as is, so it'll be clear what I'm looking for on this video. I'd appreciate any commentary you guys have. Thanks.